Hello, everybody. Smyrna Cowboy here. How y'all doing today? Today is December 17th, 2023 at 9:04 in the morning. As you can see, I'm at Walmart this morning on a mission, on a quest. You see Santa Alf on the back of the top box. Hello, Santa Alf. And this is what I got on my mission to Walmart. Walnuts in a shell. Why, Smyrna Cowboy, did you get walnuts in a shell?
I like the rig, man.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Get passing.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Santa Alf.
Yeah. How you like this thing?
Oh, I love it, man. I love it.
That is beautiful. How long you had it? What year?
Oh, he's got a armadillo? No, what is it?
I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am.
Well, his nose.
Oh, that's Alf.
Alf?
Yes, ma'am. That was a TV show back in the 80s when my daughter was growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's Santa Alf.
Oh, okay.
What year is this thing?
2021.
God, it looks good.
You don't fall.
Looks mighty good, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And yes, I get that all the time. Oh, as I was saying, why am I on a quest to get English walnuts this morning? Well, I'll tell you that right after this. All right, everybody, I'm back. Sometimes I get those inquiring minds want to know about Miss Sally Ann, so I have to tell them real quick. So, why am I gone out to Walmart for English walnuts? Well, I don't know if you guys and gals have these traditions. If you do, I'd like to know about them. Just put them in the comments what the tradition is passed down from generation to generation for Christmas. When I was growing up, we always had mixed nuts in a nut bowl at Christmas. All sorts of nuts, acorns, Brazilian nuts, pecans, English walnuts, almonds in the shell. And we had a nutcracker set and all that good stuff to crack them with and all that. So that's just been a tradition in my family since I was born. I mean, probably before that, from their mom and dad or whatever. But I've always tried to keep that tradition alive. And I told my daughter, Ashton, that when I pass away, I want you to do this for me. And I'll leave the nutcracker set to you to uphold that tradition, whether you just get one bag and put it in the nut bowl until after Christmas and then chuck the nuts in the trash. But that's one of my traditions anyway at Christmas time, so that was the reason why I went to Walmart this morning. To be perfectly honest, I already bought 2 bags of these suckers, and well, I've sort of eaten them in the last week, so there you go. So that's just one of my traditions. If you have one for you and your family and stuff that's been passed down, please put it in the comments. I'm curious on seeing what that might be. I hope that you've enjoyed the 360 view, and I've got a lot of good comments on it that for any slow moving parades like that and stuff, and I agree with the comments too. I think that's the best choice of filming that, so the viewer itself can manipulate the view to wherever they want, look around, pause, look around, whatever. But I learned a lesson there. When I had the 360 mounted, I had the front lens looking backwards. I know it doesn't really matter when you're using the 360 on a phone or laptop or desktop, because you can manipulate the view, but for people that don't and just put it on their smart TV or whatever, that's the view they get. You don't have a choice. So, valuable lesson learned to turn the front lens forward. You think it would be pretty elementary, but apparently not that elementary. So there you go. And let's see here. Tomorrow, well, a week from today is Christmas Eve, so a week from tomorrow is Christmas Day. So to all you shoppers out there that wait till the last minute, better get your butt in gear and get on the stick, and before you do it day before Christmas Eve and go to Walgreens or something and buy a bunch of crap. How do I know that? Well, back in the day, sometimes I did do that. So there you go. Let's see. Anything else that's earth-shattering? Oh, Miss Sally Ann. I don't know if you can see this or not. 6903 is the mileage on Miss Sally Ann. So just chipping away at it, chipping away. And every time I ride this thing, it just seems I fall in love with it more and more. Don't get me wrong, I'm cautious when the streets are wet like they are today. But on two wheels, I was extremely cautious, but I am cautious on the Spyder. But it's just another thing that you don't have to worry about as far as leaning over, tipping over, high side, low side, unless you're a complete moron. Then, well, there you go. You get what you get. Our family went out to go eat at this newer restaurant up here in Smyrna. It's called, I think, the Print Factory Restaurant. We're going to swing by there and see anyway. Right here it is on the right here. They have a upstairs, downstairs play area for the kids and all that good stuff. It's a really nice restaurant. A little expensive, a little loud for old people like me. But I really enjoyed it. It was pretty good. The Print Shop Restaurant. They've done a real good job of refurbishing this. This used to be a print shop back in the day. When I moved here in '90, it was here. And of course now, you got Staples and Office Depot and online printing and everything else. So the brick and mortar stores of printing itself has become more scarce and everything else. So there's no wonder that it folded. Well, I think they've been there 40 years, and I think the person that owned it finally retired and then sold the building, and then an investor came in and did the remodel for a restaurant, and they did a great job. I got to agree. The parking is a little sketchy, but the people that own this and the Red Bicycle, we're going to pass it. They both own those restaurants. So I hope let me scoot up a little bit. Get in this zone here. See if it'll pick it up. But Smyrna has grown. Oh my goodness, it's grown. We moved here in 90. Let's see, 2000. Now the 2010 census was 39,000 people. The 2020 census, it popped it up to 52,000. So this is really a growing little metropolis here. And we love it here. It's a very quaint little town. It's got all the amenities that you need. I think it's the fast food capital of the Middle Tennessee, because any fast food restaurant you can think of, they have here. And they have a couple of foo-foo restaurants and all the major, restaurants: Wendy's, McDonald's, Sonic, Crystal, Cracker Barrel. And they have some mom and pop places like Southern Spoon and Breaking Bread right across the way there. That's a meat and three. So they have some mom and pop places as well. So it's growing with leaps and bounds. Well, that's all I got for right now. So I guess that, oh, one more thing. I did a Christmas lights video with the 360, but I think I put my fingertips on the lenses and stuff, and it gives me a real foggy type view. I may have to reshoot that and maybe just use that plus the GoPro 10 on the handlebars like I did last year. That gave me some good shots. So I may have to drop back and punt on that video. If not, if I don't get a good night to ride, I may have to just post that up. But we'll see. All right, that's all I got. That's all I can think of. So please, if you have any type of Christmas traditions and your family has been passed down, please put them in the comments. I'd love to see what they are. All right, that's it. This is the Smyrna Cowboy here in Smyrna, Tennessee, wishing you and yours a good day. And until next time, adios.